So my name is Cindy Dodds, and I have been with Namaqua Center for about, I think, going on 12 years. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, so really my whole entire career, so the last, about 18, 20 years, I've spent with working with kids and families in some capacity. The Namaqua Center provides a range of treatment and support services for kids that have been traumatized. Most of them have been abused and neglected. Some of them have had significant trauma due to loss or some, sort of unforeseen circumstance, and we provide a range of services that really wraps in and supports them, keeps them safe in the community. I think last year we served between 300 and 350 kids and families. I think the 28 Hours of Hope is probably one of the most inspiring events that I get to be a part of. And I think part of it is at Namaqua Center we get to see maybe the worst of what's possible in human beings, the amount of abuse and neglect we can inflict on very young, vulnerable children, our children we love. And 28 Hours of Hope, it is one of those what I really feel like it's a community event in which we get to unite and say we're going to take a stand and we're going to make a difference and ensure that these kinds of things aren't happening in Larimer County. And for those kids that it has happened to, they're going to have the resources they need to heal and recover from it. I think it's just incredibly powerful. I feel honored to be a part of it. We have a program we call our Grand Family Program, and it is really for any relative care provider that stepped up and said, I'm going to help raise this child. So typically kids are taken away from their parents. It could be abuse and neglect. Real often it's drug abuse and prison. It's a real common theme. So we have grandparents that say, I'll step in. Oftentimes it's at a moment's notice. So stories really that will say, I got a call at 4 o'clock saying, will I take my 2, 5, and 7-year-old grandchildren? If not, they're going into foster care. So it might be a grandparent who said, I'm in my 60s, we were retired, we weren't really planning on this, but we're going to do it. And we need services. So 28 Hours of Hope, those dollars, one, help pay for a navigator that family can call and say, we have somebody that will go out to their home and help them set up everything they need. Get the kids enrolled in school. Is it medical care? Is it sort of navigating legal custody pieces? They need a crib, they need diapers, they need clothing, and then they need a support system. We do support groups that help those grandfamilies and help those grandchildren. So really we will say, what do you need to help successfully keep these kids at home? In 28 Hours of Hope, those dollars go into providing those direct services. I think that there are times when people think, how can I make a difference? I don't have much that I could give. It's a really tight economy. People are really struggling. And sometimes we think it needs to be a big amount that can make a big difference, or to make a difference. And I really think it's those small donations during 20 Hours of Hope. So even if it's that I have $1, I have $5, that can go a long way in making a difference in the life of the child. So I would really like to encourage people when they think they can't do much or they're not doing much, it's really those small gifts that make a huge impact and have a huge difference.
Kids don't deserve abuse.
All kids deserve a hero.
Be a hero. Give what you can to the 28 Hours of Hope.